I'm just going to veer over here. There is a really, so I guess you say deeply hanging, biggest one I've ever seen in this area. Biggest one. Huge. I've never seen one this big and this complex in this area. This intricate and detailed. This lovely spider's web. And look at the way it's hanging. I've never seen that before. Especially in the kitchen. We're always in the kitchen. But anyway, it's funny because last night I generated a whole series of videos all about the way I'm being stalked online, and I believe stalked everywhere else. That's harder to prove, but I have a lot of testimony. Well, we were stalked at one point with like in terms of, yes, we were definitely followed by people. Definitely, me and my children, we were definitely followed by people. There's no question about it. You can even ask other people that were with me. But the reason I'm videotaping this is because just last night I was in a quagmire. I would call it a quagmire. This is a web, right? Last night I was in what I usually call a quagmire. So a very complex, awkward, hazardous situation. Which was the incredible, horrifying hacking and stalking, online stalking, and often on TV, I talk about this a lot. These hacking traps. Like I start off wanting to do one simple thing, just one simple thing that I've been doing for 30 years on computers, on 20 years on cell phones. I start off doing just want to perform one little function on the computer or the cell phone, and I end up like last night. I end up in this quagmire or web of extremely toxic, stressful situations, one after another, one after another. I keep trying things. It goes on for hours and hours and hours. It's extremely frustrating. It's horrifying, actually. And then I end up not being able to do what I originally intended to do, which is actually usually very simple. Yeah, and then on TV there was at one point they stopped now, but every day there was The Girl in the Spider's Web, I think it's called. There's a film. I never wanted to watch it because I understood the connection too much, even instinctively, and I would not watch it, but it was on every day, maybe twice a day. This went on for a long time, like the other movies, like Demon Seed was on every day, and then it was on constantly, and then just incessantly, and then Rosemary's Baby, that kind of thing. So there was one point when The Girl in the Spider's Web was on all the time, constantly, all the time. It just never stopped. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, that's another one. That was on. I remember thinking to myself, why are they playing this so much? They played the old one and the new one. Or, sorry, I guess the European version and the more American version with Daniel Craig. And so, yes, so here's the spider's web, which just appeared this morning after probably one of the worst nights of hacking, online stalking that I've ever had. So I'm going to try to make this short since I had to put in a whole new SD card. Meanwhile, the SD card I took out, the one the camera kept telling me is full, is not full at all. And if you look at one of my videos, it shows the internal readings. The internal reading showed it at 69%. So how is that full? Other times it won't even tell you. It'll just cut it off. It just cuts off my video just like that. So that's definitely online stalking.